What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from MTGHeadQuarters.com. Giving my third attempt at recording this. I've been having some technical issues, but as you know, we've added a new channel sponsor, MTGOTraders.com, and I have also been streaming a ton more lately, which you can find at twitch.tv/MTGHeadQuarters. Follow, it's free, and you'll get notified each and every time I go live. I've noticed that in the last couple streams, there's been a lot of really basic questions about Magic Online. A lot of people don't even know what it is. They'll ask, hey, what are you playing? What is this thing? And to me, I'm always like, holy crap, how do you not know what MTGO is? So I decided what a great way to introduce the new channel sponsor, MTGOTraders.com, than a series on MTGO, since, well, it seems like a perfect fit. So when you download the program, and I'll provide the link in the description below, and you create an account, this will be similar to your home screen. Here you'll see in the upper right the featured news. This will change at times. You see upcoming events down here. And then you also see announcements here where you can read more. Your buddies and things like that. Now, in the upper right, you'll see a chat window. You can chat with support 24/7. You can go into different chat rooms. You can talk to different buddies. You can do whatever you like. If you want to go through the screens on the top, then you can start by going into your collection. So here, we can view all of our cards and sort them in a variety of ways. So you can look at, I have mine showing each individual version. So I have both foil and non-foil as separate cards showing. But you can also view all of your filters down the left-hand side here. So let's say I wanted to only look at my mythic rares. And now I don't have many because I had to sell off my collection to afford to move back to Wisconsin, which MTGO Traders helped me out with that. They gave me the best prices of anyone, and that's ended up how I actually got hooked up with them. I met them in a time of need, and they helped me out. You can also search for cards by name, by color, by subtype, by format, whatever you want. So as you build a huge collection on Magic Online, you don't have to have binders and binders and binders of cards and some crazy sorting system. It sorts it all for you, which is super important to me. You can also see all of your decks and binders. So as you guys know, I've got into standard now. And so I've built Mardu Green, which I can click on, or Mono Grease Eldrazi, or Green Eldrazi. You can make changes to your deck. You can add cards to it and remove cards to it, just like you could a physical deck. And it's super easy. And I actually have a separate video, even though the audio got a little wonky on it, showing you how to actually create a deck in Magic Online. The next across the top, I guess you'd call it tab maybe, is the play lobby. Now this is where all of the play happens, hence the name. So you'll see the featured tournaments up on top, and then as you can see, I'm looking at limited queues. Now these are all the drafts that I can join. So Magic Origins, Cons, Flashback to Kamigawa. If Magic Online is running Cube, this is where you'll find that. If I wanted to join a draft, I could hop right in. And one nice thing about Magic Online is I can use event tickets to pay. One event ticket basically equates to $1 US. Or I can use 2 event tickets and 3 booster packs. So you can use your winnings to constantly be re-entering drafts. And that's where the term going infinite really comes from, especially when you're speaking of, playing online. Now, if you don't want to do drafting, you want to look for, let's say, constructed tournaments. They'll be found here as well. If you want to do some deck testing, you can look for constructed open play, and it will actually give you can pick your skill level. So I've been practicing in tournament practice to get better at standard, so you guys can, so I can provide these standard videos, which we've now unlocked on the Patreon. So thank all of you. And you can pick what deck you want to play. So you pick your format. Let's say I want to play standard. And now I want to pick what deck I want to play. So I go back up here. I can pick my deck. I only have 2. If I had 20 different standard decks, it'd all be listed here. So basically you pick your format, your room, your format, your deck, and then you can hit play and get right into it. So it's actually really smooth and really quick once you have your deck created. Now I'm going to have a big series of videos showing you not only how to create a deck, but I'm going to take this to the next step in a different tutorial video on how to actually play using the interface and some of the shortcuts to help save you some time, and also give you a discussion on whether or not Magic Online is right for you. Here we have the next is Store. This is basically your LGS. This is all buying from Wizards directly, so you can buy your event tickets here, your booster packs here if you wanted to buy an intro deck, whatever they're selling currently. The only thing they don't sell here is like full booster boxes. The next window, and this is very important, is the trade window. Imagine you're at like a GP and there's 1,000 booths. A booth is like represented by a bot on here. And if you wanted to say buy a card or sell a card, you would look for a bot. Now, I always use MTGHeadQuarters, especially now that they are a channel sponsor. So you can search for them by name. And let's say I wanted to buy or sell. Sometimes they'll say they're a buy bot or a sell bot. And that should be self-explanatory. But now there's smart bots, which will do either one. So you can right-click and trade, or you can hit the trade button over here, and it'll actually open another window. And that, once they accept, oh, sorry, that bot must be busy. So that happens sometimes. They're busy. Other people trading with them. That's why they have so many different bots. So you can just move to a different, if you want to do like MTGHeadQuarters, for example, you can use a different trade bot and wait for one to be available. And here, if you wanted to buy or sell, here we go. It accepted the trade. Let's say I wanted to buy a Bloodstained Mire. All right. They have many available. Let's say I wanted two original Bloodstained Mires. Okay, well, that's 21 tickets or $21. And you can make your cards tradable. So if we go back, or you could also sell them cards, by the way. If we go to our collection, and let's say I needed to sell something. I have 6 Woodland Bellowers. I could right-click and say, well, anything more than 4, add to my active trade binder. I should probably have a separate video just on trading, so maybe I'll do that. But we can add cards to our trade binder to have certain bots buy from us. So if we need tickets and we don't want to put money in, then you can sell cards to bots and get your money. So I have 2 extra Ulamogs here. I only have 2 in a deck. Maybe I want to trade those away. I can add 1 to my active trade binder and then go to a bot and sell them that card. So overall, you have everything you need here. You have your home. You can manage your collection. You can play, obviously. Go to your store, trade, account and help, whatever. Now, very briefly at the end of this video, I want to explain why I play online. I like to, first of all, I stream, and that's the big reason I play online. Second of all, when I like to draft, sometimes I like to do 3 or 4 drafts in a row, and I like to draft at 2 in the morning. If I jump on Magic Online at almost any hour of the day, I can get in a recent set draft within 5 or 10 minutes most times. So this is real cards and real money, okay? So people always ask, well, do you get to keep the cards? Well, if you actually get a full set, 4 of each, let's say you got 4 copies of every card in Oath by being a crazy draft grinder, you could redeem those for the physical cards, but they would come out of your Magic Online collection. So most people, I would say, can only afford to do one or the other. I don't maintain a huge paper collection because I like to play Magic Online. If I had a huge paper collection, I wouldn't be able to afford to play Magic Online, right? So for most people, it's either or. You just have to decide what kind of player you are and what fits your schedule best. And I'm going to have a huge playlist of a lot of different things showing you how to build decks, showing you how to trade, some hacks, how to get around easier. So stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get a good 8 or 10 sweet MTGO videos out here. This video is brought to you by MTGHeadQuarters.com. You can buy a whole deck at once in a few clicks, save yourself hours, well, at least many minutes of time buying individuals. You can shop their website. You can shop their bots. Check them out at the link in the description below. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll talk to you again real soon. What's up, and thanks for watching this video. I produce all different kinds of content, so if you haven't yet, click on my face to subscribe. If you want to watch more videos, I've got some sweet playlists, including this one, where I open up every fat pack ever created. I've also got this one over here where I open just about anything vintage and old and expensive for your enjoyment. And all this is made possible by the awesome backers at our Patreon, which is linked in the description of every video. Hop on over there, check it out, see if it's something you might want to consider. If not, sit back, enjoy, and I'll still love you.